Forget the rules. Today, I want to show you how to go from a novice to a full-time professional in just 30 days. This is the exact formula my students inside Video Production Plus follow when they want to produce a result in a very short period of time. This is a plan that, if implemented correctly, will achieve a result within 30 days. Worst case scenario, you don't land any clients and you just get a few followers. Best case scenario, you will be a full-time video editor after the end of this 30-day period of time. I know for a fact this strategy works, is backed up by data. What more could you ask for? Without further ado, let's talk about how to become a full-time video editor in just 30 days. So welcome back to the video, guys. This will not work for you if you don't have editing skills. This does assume that you have some editing skills. At the end of the day, you guys are marketing a skill that people want, and the better your skill, the more people will want it. If you're a flooring company and you specialize in tiling or roofing, the better you are, the more in demand you're going to be. If you have really bad skills, then you're not going to be in demand. If you have really good skills, you're going to be highly in demand. So this plan does assume you are at least a good video editor, ideally above average. And we're going to be able to attract you guys clients through the methods that we talk about today. Now, the couple things I'm going to talk to you guys about are, in theory, risk-free strategies. Because if you guys are trying to produce a result in 30 days, what I wouldn't want to do is waste your time. You've come to this video because you want to achieve a result of being a full-time video editor in 30 days, which I will say is ambitious, but it is not impossible. And in fact, loads of members inside my private members community, Video Production Plus, have achieved this exact same result. Some have even achieved this result and exceeded this result by landing some of the biggest streamers and biggest YouTubers and creators in the entire world as their client through what we're going to talk about today. Two areas I want to talk to you guys about is value first and inbound leads. These are the ways that we can essentially be risk-free, regardless of if you don't become a full-time pro in 30 days, you will still have achieved a result and you will still have something to show for this hustle that we're going to go through right here, which is the most important part for me, to make sure that regardless, nobody wastes time. Some of you will become full-time professionals. Some of you might only land a couple clients on the side, but regardless, this will achieve a result for everybody that actually applies what we talk about. So part number one is going to be how to generate samples of your work, but also give yourself a chance of landing clients through those samples. In the early days, a lot of people get worried about a portfolio. Uh-oh, I don't have a big portfolio. Are people going to take me seriously? The tactic I'm going to break down right now, value first, is going to enable you guys to generate a portfolio while also giving yourself an at-bat at landing clients. The value first approach is very simple. You're going to find a creator whose content you can genuinely make better. You're going to download that video and you're going to edit that video in your own way. You're going to make it better. You're then going to take that video and you're going to do 2 points of contact. Send it to them via a DM or an email, but also tag them in it on social media and put that post out there on social media. We'll talk more about that in the second part, but let's break down the first part. Value first is going to enable you guys to start building a catalog of content that you've edited. Podcasts are fantastic for this because they don't have any editing. You can take a raw podcast and make an edit out of it. Or you can take someone's YouTube video, make that piece of content better, and send it to them in the DM and drop it on social media and tag them in it. This is a perfect way to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. You're going to be approaching clients at scale with the content, but also because you're a new stage freelancer who's trying to get stuff going in 30 days, you're also going to start building a portfolio and a track record of your work. These are portfolio pieces, right? This is an accurate representation of your skills, which means it showcases the service that we're trying to sell accurately here. So now really quickly, guys, before we continue with the video, I want to tell you about an amazing success story that we just got inside my private community, Video Production Plus. Now listen, some of you will be thinking that paid groups and courses are a scam. Maybe some of you have even wasted money on a course or a community and it ended up being very low quality. Because of this, you decided that paid groups and courses are a giant waste of time, money, and most importantly, limited resources, or also you, rightfully so, think you could probably just figure all this stuff out on your own. 21-year-old Sasha also thought that paid groups and courses were a giant scam until he joined VP Plus. Inside our community, we have countless courses, mentors, programs, live coaching sessions, and even one-on-one calls that Sasha used to absolutely crush the competition and build an income of over $4,000 a month after only being inside for a couple weeks. In fact, in his first 3 weeks inside Video Production Plus, we helped 21-year-old Sasha go from minus 700 euros in his overdraft, literally broke, to earning over 1,500 euros in a single week. This is also the exact same strategy 19-year-old Julian just used last week to land one of the fastest growing content creators on TikTok and add thousands of new dollars of bottom line revenue to his freelance business. Down below, you can find a link to Video Production Plus. Click it, join us, and I'd love to help you implement these exact same strategies in your business. Take someone's video, make it better, give it to them in the DM or the email, and tag them on social media. Now, how would you approach them with it? If I was you, I would use this script right here because it works for my people in VP Plus, and I'm just going to leak it to you right now. Very loosely, make this your own. You can come to them and say, Jack, been loving your content so much. I've been getting so much value from your content. I wanted to find a way to repay the favor. So I had a bit of time this afternoon. I took your video, I downloaded it, I made it better. Here's the edit. You have my permission to use this for free, post it on social media. It's my gift to you. And you know what? If you like what you see, we can work on more stuff in the future. So this is a very, very, very nice way to approach people, because usually people are coming at influencers, creators, YouTubers, streamers, etc. with a take. Can you give me some money to market for you? Can I be your editor? Can I this? Can I that? This flips the usual circumstance the influencer, the YouTuber, the prospect is in, aka in a position where someone's putting their hand out and asking, and actually flips it. You're giving value to them, value first. And this usually blows people's brains because they're so unused to someone doing this. And the way I learned this is someone did it to me. I get pitched all day long in my email. Eventually someone said, hey, listen, I see you're putting up some lead magnets in an email list. He wrote me a bunch of free emails. Here, these are yours to use for free, but if you want it, come back to me. Fantastic. Pierces through the noise. You now become an ally to them. And again, this is risk-free. I don't want to waste your time here. In the next 30 days, if you do 3 to 5 value firsts a week, which is completely achievable, it's my humble opinion that someone will take notice of that and they will be very interested. The worst case scenario that comes at the end of that is that no one hits you up, no one hired you, and you just have a bunch of examples of your work, which we can now use to blow you up in step number 2. So value first is a undeniable, fantastic part of landing a client in 30 days in a risk-free fashion, because worst case scenario, you're going to have some examples of your work. Now, how could you use those examples of your work to have another at getting in front of that creative if they didn't see your email or didn't see your DM, but also start building a following on social media and potentially attract different clients to you through inbound leads. Now, the way we're going to do that is we're going to be grinding Twitter, baby. Twitter has the most reach that you can get on any platform. If you are creating content and you have people interacting with your content and engaging with it, which, by the way, if you join VP Plus, that's one of the value adds, the blue path. You guys can, get loads of people to engage with your content, blow the hell up. But Twitter will give you a shitload of reach. Twitter will actually take you and serve your content to prospects, and they will hit you up with inbound leads. We see this every single day. It's what the program, the blue path in VP Plus, our newest program, is completely based around. This has led dozens of members to huge results. Now, let's break it down, right? You take your content and you create a before and after out of it. You slap the before on the left-hand side and the after on the right-hand side. This is a very dummy-friendly way of communicating how much better you just made a video, because they can see what it looked like before, they can see what it looks like now, and again, merit-based. If you guys are a good editor, the after is going to be better than the before, which is a testimonial to your skills, is a testimonial to your services. And just like if I needed a new floor put into my building or my house, I would scroll through different flooring companies and I'd look at the one that had the best work. Again, we could say I was experimenting with some new styles. I took at It's Jack Cole's video and made it better. What do you guys think? This is a forum to almost soft shill the prospect by putting it out there as if it's just to showcase. Side note, this works a lot better if you have people to engage with your posts, because Twitter responds to engagement and that's how they deem a post to be valuable. So if you put out a before and after and a lot of people engage with it, Twitter picks that up as a good thumbs up that the post is a valuable post and boosts it further. And it gets in front of the feeds of the, creators, the YouTubers, the marketers, the drop shippers. All of them will now see your before and after. Merit-based, the better it is, the more people will be interested, and they'll hit you with an inbound lead. So again, the reason why I love suggesting this strategy is because this is risk-free. We've just had you do something risk-free originally, as in you're going to be creating your value firsts. Now in this case, worst case scenario, you gain a couple followers and you start building a following on social media. Now, the blue path fully documents how you could take this strategy and, for lack of a better term, make it your bitch, really take it to the next level. But even if you're not in VP Plus, and by all means, you don't have to join VP Plus to do this method, I'm giving you the strategy right now. You could go do this and you could actually create engagement by just engaging with other people on your timeline. They'll come over and follow you because you followed them and start engaging with your stuff, and that will be your initial boosting in the algorithm to show to Twitter that those posts are valuable, so the algorithm picks you up and starts boosting you further. I'll also tell you right now, you should buy Twitter Blue. Twitter Blue is the little tick. You pay for verification. Now, it's not a clout thing. We're not paying to make people think we're the man. We're paying because Twitter actually boosts blue accounts more. In fact, if you look at the GitHub code, it's a 100% increase in your boost in the algorithm, which means if you're getting 100 views without Twitter Blue or 1,000 views without Twitter Blue, you'll be getting 2,000 with Twitter Blue. It's a pretty damn good value proposition. They'll 2x your reach if you just pay them some money. Now, how do you maximize this strategy? You could have a sales page attached to your Twitter as well, or you can have a sales page attached when you hit up your clients. A sales page will show on the screen right now is a page with an offer, almost like a portfolio, but more akin to a landing page and a sales page. It has an offer. We produce content for 7-figure decision makers, or we will help you reclaim your time. If you guys can put together a landing page with some testimonials, an offer, some social proof that you're linking when you do your value firsts. Hey Jack, had some time this afternoon. Here's the edit. Use it as you please. By the way, here's my portfolio. If you'd like to work together in the future, they click the portfolio link. They come to your sales page. Sales page is a better word. Also, a fantastic thing is to link your sales page on your Twitter. So when your before and after posts are going out there and inbound leads are hitting you up, they might just loosely check your landing page and see that you've got some more substance behind you, and they might be even more sold and decide to hire you. Now, how could you make your sales page even better? A VSL, a video sales letter. Actually saying you're not just having a sales page that has an offer or some text. You actually have a video sales letter, a video intro, a video of you talking to the camera, explaining the deal. I've been doing VSL since I was 19, 20 years old. We've seen a massive increase in responses based on you having a video intro or a video sales letter, simply because it's more personal. They can hear you, they can see you. Some of our killers in VP who've had the most success, shout out to Nico, you know, and shout out to everybody else, you know who you are. They incorporated a video sales letter and it had a massive impact in people just taking them more seriously. So a sales page and a video sales letter are undeniable things you guys can include in your approach that will increase conversions, that will increase people's interest in you. Another simple thing that should be obvious is the better branding you have, the more professional you look, the more people will be interested in working with you. Try and put some time into making a nicely packaged, attractive brand so that when you hit them up, you look like you're the real deal, you look credible. And again, they're hiring you for branding activities in the form of content creation. It can't hurt if you yourself are also very well branded. Ultimately, that right there is the breakdown. Following this method can land clients in 30 days and build a full-time income. We've seen it happen countless times in VP Plus, whether it's Mia joining us and getting, dozens of leads, whether it's Nico, who's 18 years old and now, makes $7,000, $8,000 a month, whether it's Julian, one of our newer killers who's landed some, the fastest growing content creator on TikTok in the entire world as his new client. He's making thousands of dollars of new revenue attached to his business. These people are achieving it through the strategies we've talked about today. Value first and inbound leads. This works fantastic. Now, at the end of the video, I want to encourage you guys to join Video Production Plus, my private members community. All the strategies we talked about and discussed in this video are easier to implement and work better if you're in VP Plus, because you have a community to help support you who've done what you're trying to do and achieve the result you're trying to achieve, and also who can help interact and boost your posts as we've talked about. And it's far easier to achieve the result of full time within 30 days if you're inside VP Plus. We have countless people who've done it. Ultimately, I would encourage you to join VP Plus. In fact, if you are going to join VP Plus, you guys can use the code FULLTIME and you get 20% off. There's only 5 of those codes at the end of this video. If you enjoyed the video, go to videoproduction.plus in the link below. Use code FULLTIME, all one word. You'll get 20% off your first month. Only 5 codes. Go act now. That's the end of the video, guys. If you enjoyed, I am going to give you a special video to watch next. It is the perfect continuation to this. In fact, it's going to pop up in the top corner right now. You have 3, 2, 1. Click it right now. I'm about to jump off your screen. Click the video. Watch it. See you there.